Good afternoon. My name is Jim Seidlecki. On behalf of County Manager Raymond Gonzalez and the 2,300 dedicated employees serving our residents in Adams County, we want to thank you for joining us for the 2021 inauguration of elected officials. We also want to extend our gratitude to the elected officials from across the region and our congressional delegation who are able to join us today. We want to encourage you to keep your cameras on during the ceremony, but you can feel free to turn them off for the next few moments here as we ask you to rise for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you very much. The decision to run for any elected office requires dedication, commitment, and the desire to serve. We all know public service is a public trust, and today's ceremony is a celebration of these leaders who were selected to serve in a variety of critical capacities across Adams County. Today, you will witness the swearing-in ceremonies and the acceptance remarks from this group of office holders who are ready to serve our communities during some of the most challenging times we have encountered. We also have a special tribute for retiring Adams County Commissioner Mary Hodge, who is stepping away from public office following a decorated 2-decade career. We certainly wish we could all be together for this celebration of service, and hopefully we all can be soon. This pandemic has introduced plenty of obstacles, but we are happy that we're able to be together in this format to welcome our newly elected and re-elected public officials in Adams County.
Hello and welcome to our Adams County inauguration. I'd like to be the first to congratulate Eva Henry, Lynn Baca, and Chaz Tedesco for being elected to the Adams County Board of County Commissioners, as well as our District Attorney, Brian Mason. We had our election in November of 2020, and it's really important to thank Josh Sigelbaum, our clerk and recorder, for facilitating a safe and fair election with a lot of professionalism and dedication during a pandemic. We had bipartisan teams of election judges, poll workers, and everyone on the election staff who worked diligently to ensure that we had a safe and fair election. And after the election was complete, committing the standard risk limiting audit to make sure that this election was fair and every single vote was counted. So thank you for everyone who voted. You not only elected these fine people, but you also passed 1A and 1B, which is a renewal of our open space funds for Adams County that supports our parks, trails, and open space for unincorporated Adams County, as well as in our municipalities. We did that renewal because we have relied on our open space so much more this year than we have in any other year that I can remember. And thank you all for agreeing with us that our open space deserves that funding. During the pandemic, we made sure that we distributed over $90 million of CARES funding. We shared it with our school districts and our municipalities to make sure that they were also funding programs that supported community. We had grants available for small businesses, childcare facilities, restaurants, as well as the Left Behind Workers Fund, making sure that we are supporting both workers and businesses with as much economic support as we could possibly put together. We in Adams County also worked with Maker Housing Partners to have a significant rental assistance program, making sure that residents in Adams County who were facing eviction through no fault of their own were able to apply for rental assistance through Maker Housing Partners. We also put important dollars towards COVID testing, running a major testing facility at Waterworld as well as at Riverdale Regional Park. Those facilities are both still open, and you can check for information on our website. We also made sure that we are continuing economic development during this challenging year, including having 2 new companies sign agreements at Colorado Air and Spaceport. Colorado, as you know, is one of the homes of major aerospace industry, both in a per capita and a sheer number of businesses that locate here. And we're really pleased to have these businesses locate in Adams County at the spaceport, our only private spaceport in the state of Colorado, to make sure that they are hiring Adams County people and that we are fully participating in the economy. We also invested dollars into our gravel roads program, which is an innovative program to make sure that our gravel roads are more safe and sustainable into the future. This investment means that everyone who lives in Adams County has the ability to travel on a road that is safe, reliable, and predictable. And we're really pleased that our team has come up with a brand new proprietary mixture to make sure that our gravel roads are much more stable than they have been in the past. We also received a Human Rights Campaign seal of approval for programs related to LGBTQ youth in our foster care system and in our Health and Human Services building. And congratulations to our staff who pursued that Human Rights Campaign seal of approval to make sure that we are not only speaking our values, but that we're living them as well, and that everyone who lives in Adams County feels safe in Adams County. We made sure that each of these programs were done by our excellent staff who have been really relentlessly professional and innovative during a year when most of them are working from home. Thank you to our staff who were so flexible and so thoughtful and really rose to the occasion to make sure that all kinds of government services that were never available remotely before were available remotely this year, and that we continued to serve everyone in Adams County with those critical government services, even if a building happened to be closed. So thank you to our first responders, our sheriffs, and everyone who works in Adams County for continuing to work so hard in an incredibly challenging year. We in Adams County are committed to being an employer of choice, and we are so excited to have these 4 employees joining us from this election. Brian Mason, our new district attorney, Lynn Baca, Eva Henry, and Chaz Tedesco joining us on the Board of County Commissioners. Congratulations, and thank you to everyone who voted.
It is my honor to administer the oath of office. Please raise your right hand. I, Eva J. Henry,
I, Eva J. Henry,
do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
do swear to support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and will faithfully perform the duties
and will faithfully perform the duties
of the office of Adams County Commissioner, District 1,
of the office of Adams County District 1,
upon which I'm about to enter,
upon I am about to enter,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I did it!
I, Charles Chaz Tedesco,
I, Charles Chaz Tedesco,
do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and the laws of the State of Colorado,
and the laws of the State of Colorado,
and will faithfully perform the duties
and will faithfully perform the duties
of Adams County Commissioner, District 2,
of Adams County Commissioner, District 2,
upon which I am about to enter,
upon which I am about to enter,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. I, Lynn Baca,
I, Lynn Baca,
do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
do swear I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and the laws of the State of Colorado,
and the laws of the State of Colorado,
and will faithfully perform the duties
and will faithfully perform the duties
of the office of Adams County Commissioner, District 5,
of the office of Adams County Commissioner, District 5,
upon which I'm about to enter
upon which I'm about to enter
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I, Brian Scott Mason,
Do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and the laws of the State of Colorado,
and the laws of the State of Colorado,
and will faithfully perform the duties of the office of District Attorney for the 17th Judicial District,
and will faithfully perform the duties of the office of District Attorney for the 17th Judicial District,
upon which I am about to enter to the best of my ability.
upon which I am about to enter to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Well done.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I want to congratulate all the officials being sworn in to public office here in Adams County today. Commissioner Tedesco, Commissioner Henry, congratulations on your re-elections. And Commissioner Baca, congratulations on joining a fantastic board of county commissioners. I look forward to continuing to work with all of you as we enter the new year and beyond.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lieutenant Governor Diane Primavera, and I would like to begin by congratulating all of the Adams County elected officials being sworn in today, including Commissioner Baca, Commissioner Tedesco, and Commissioner Henry.
I stand here today humbled and grateful for the trust the voters have given me for my third and final term as a commissioner. I am so fortunate to live in an amazing community we call Adams County and to serve the hardworking people who live here. I want to take the time to thank my family for their ongoing support and belief in me. They encouraged me to reach for the moon, and I ended up among the stars gazing at the amazing world we live in. I raised my children as a struggling single mother. There were plenty of times that I would go to bed hungry so my children would have enough to eat. I know what it is like to come home from work to find your electricity was shut off because you had to choose between food and paying the utility bill. I know what it's like to be one paycheck away from being homeless and then lose that paycheck. I am intimately aware of what a lot of our families are going through this very moment in our community. My personal struggles and experiences brought me to this point in time. They brought me to share a unique perspective that not everyone on the board has. I know how frustrating and humiliating it is to have to ask for help. I know how frightening it is to not know how you're going to pay for rent and feed your family at the same time. This is what so many of our neighbors are experiencing this very moment. Our federal government is broke. State and local governments need to put partisanship aside and work with our churches and nonprofits to find solutions together. Together, we can lead by example. Together, we can help our neighbors. Together, we can beat this virus. And together, we can bring Adams County's economy back to the fastest growing economy in the nation. When I walked into this office 8 years ago, the county was being rocked by scandal. We had no bid contracts. Family and friends of elected officials were working for the county and serving on citizen boards. Literature in the county wasn't bilingual. Only white children were put on pamphlets. Our human service building was outdated and the county had outgrown it. The animal shelter was an old, outdated warehouse that broke several federal laws for animal treatment. The morale of the county employees was at an all-time low. In 8 years, the county has built a new human service building that serves everyone in the community. We have a state-of-the-art animal shelter. The county now has a competitive bid system that's called Best Value Contracting. It is a fair process for all contractors. The old child welfare building was donated to the Maker Housing. The building and the land surrounding the building will be converted into housing for families, the elderly, and children who are aging out of foster care. Partnerships like the one we have with Maker Housing creates innovative projects that bring much needed services to our communities in Adams County. 8 years ago, Adams County had one of the highest unemployment rates in the region. People wanted to work. In just a short few years, Adams County became one of the top 3 growing economies in the nation. We were able to obtain a spaceport license and recruit aerospace companies. Every logistic hub is in Adams County: UPS, FedEx, and 2 large Amazon distribution centers. Commissioners signed a memorandum of understanding with Denver to work on economic opportunities around Aerotropolis. Our economy was and will again be stronger than ever, giving every person in Adams County an opportunity. We have challenges ahead of us. I know many of us feel we have missed out on so many moments, like celebrating a special birthday or anniversary, or even possibly celebrating your last inauguration. We need to take those moments and find the gift in every single one of them. Thank you, Adams County, for your ongoing support.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. A few moments ago, I had the privilege of being sworn in by Chief Judge Don Quick. I am now fulfilling my 3rd term as Adams County Commissioner, District 2. This is an honor and a privilege to be able to be acknowledged by my constituents and voted into a position of authority here in Adams County. I'm a native. I grew up in North Glen. I've lived in the majority of the municipalities with Adams County. I've worked in Adams County. I've raised my family in Adams County. My wife, Bernadette Tedesco, my daughter, Amber Perez, and my son-in-law, Chris Perez. We have all come to admire and respect the county that we live in. We have made significant changes over the last 2 terms of my office. We have brought in development. We have expanded our governmental offices. We have utilized our tax dollars without increasing our tax dollars. We have been able to do all of this because of the will of the people and the vote of the people. With that being said, it is my privilege and my honor to accept that, to have done my due diligence, have brought change to Adams County, and from this point forward to continue to doing those good things that we can all be respectful of in the future. We have a new spaceport. We have a new Adams County animal shelter. We have new Adams County buildings. We have Homes for Hope. We have so many things that we can be proud of, and we can acknowledge to our kids that we are doing this for them. With that being said, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your vote. And I look forward to seeing you over the next 4 years. Thank you.
Together, we have turned a page in history in Adams County. I am honored to be sworn in and to serve as the first Latina Asian Pacific Islander on the Board of County Commissioners. I know that my story is deeply rooted in the sacrifice and journey of generations before me. My grandfather, Florentino Gamueda, is from the Philippine Islands and is a naturalized citizen of the United States. He worked the sugarcane fields in Hawaii prior to choosing to call Adams County home. I have fond memories of going to the family farm, which is located in unincorporated Adams County, about 10 miles southwest of the Adams County Government Center. He strongly believed in hard work, never complained, and valued public education. He often told me and my siblings that he completed school through the 4th grade and then began working to support his family prior to immigrating to the United States. He knew hard work and perseverance. My own journey brought me through Adams County many years ago. I was honored to work as an Adams County employee under Commissioner Elaine Valente, Ted Strickland, and Marty Flom. It was through the vision of these 3 commissioners that they adopted the Adams County Employee Tuition Reimbursement Program, which allowed me to complete my bachelor's degree. I'm also honored to say Commissioner Valente was the first female elected to the board in 1988. And since that time, a woman has served on the board consecutively over the last 30 years. I will also be the 3rd woman to consecutively serve in the District 5 County Commissioner seat. At this time, I want to thank my predecessor, the Honorable Mary Hodge, for her 20 years of continuous public service as a Colorado State Representative, State Senator, and County Commissioner. I truly appreciate your support, and I wish you well, Mary, in your retirement. Before I get to my closing remarks, I want to thank my immediate family, my parents, siblings, and their families for their support and encouragement. I also want to thank my extended family for their unwavering support and for the many groups and individuals that made a donation, displayed a sign, or made phone calls. In closing, I am here to represent you, the residents of Adams County. I promise to work tirelessly on your behalf. I pledge to build a community that is equitable and inclusive, where there are primary employment opportunities, affordable housing, quality neighborhoods, and to continue our work on transportation. I will lead with compassion and understanding to support our hardworking families in Adams County. Thank you.
It is a singular honor to be sworn in as a district attorney for Colorado's 17th Judicial District. I am truly humbled by the trust that this community has placed in me, and I will work tirelessly to be worthy of that trust. I assume this office today at a unique time in our history. The criminal justice system is under scrutiny as never before, and this office, our Adams and Broomfield District Attorney's Office, is part of the national story. Today we turn the page and start a new chapter in the history of this office and of our office's role in this community. Today we set a new direction, one of protecting the community and making the criminal justice system better. I'm honored to lead this office and to lead this change. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Robert Jackson once stated, "The prosecutor has more control over life, liberty, and reputation than any person in America. The citizen's safety lies in the prosecutor who tempers zeal with human kindness, who seeks truth and not victims, who serves the law and not factional purposes, and who approaches his task with humility." Today, let me clearly state the principles that will guide our district attorney's office throughout my term: integrity, justice, public safety, the search for truth, fairness, empathy, courage, and the rule of law. And here's what we will do. We will pursue justice with integrity in every case. We will hold ourselves to the highest standards of ethics and excellence. We will prioritize community safety. We will fight for the vulnerable. We will seek to make the criminal justice system better. We will acknowledge racism in the criminal justice system, including examining our own implicit biases and explicit biases and seeking to eradicate them. We will be a partner with the community we serve, and we will be present in our schools, our senior centers, and our community organizations. We will tackle the mental health crisis within the criminal justice system and within our own profession. We will build a relationship with our law enforcement brothers and sisters, of mutual respect and integrity, and we will work together with them towards the common pursuit of doing justice in every case. Finally, we will emphasize leadership and integrity in everything we do, and we will follow this mantra: to do the right thing in every case, no matter what. Today is a special day for me personally and is the fulfillment of a long dream in the making. I would not be standing here without the support, mentorship, and hard work of so many, all of whom I thank from the bottom of my heart. Although I cannot thank each person by name, allow me to thank a few. I thank my teachers and mentors from my childhood through today, for teaching me to think critically, to write and speak persuasively, and to lead with empathy and courage. I thank my colleagues, from my early professional days in Washington, D.C., to my DA office colleagues of the last 14 years, for teaching me the value of community within an office setting, for instilling in me the virtue of service, and for believing in me and my ability to be an agent for good in this world. To my colleagues at the DA's office specifically, I say this: thank you for the trust you have put in me and for the tremendous work you do every day, as well as for the work we will do together in the future. I thank my campaign staff, interns, and volunteers for the hundreds of hours you put into our campaign. Our campaign started as a conversation around a kitchen table, and we built it together into a powerhouse operation that withstood challenges that none of us could have imagined. Thank you. And finally, and most importantly, I thank my entire family for believing in me, supporting me, and propelling me forward to this significant milestone today. I specifically thank my mom and dad, my twin brother Jeff, my grandmother Vera, and my 3 grandparents who didn't live to see this moment. I thank my remarkable and inspiring children, and finally my life partner, campaign manager, brilliant pianist, my amazing wife, Fernanda. I would literally not be here without all of you. Thank you. And now let the work ahead of us begin. Thank you for this unique opportunity. I pledge to be a leader of integrity for the District Attorney's Office, for our community, and for our state. Thank you.
Congratulations to all newly elected officials as you join more than 2,500 employees and begin serving nearly 515,000 residents. We look forward to your support and leadership toward providing innovative, high-quality services to our residents. As county manager, this has been an inspiring day. For those of you who don't know, I am a Brighton native and Adams County is in my DNA, so hearing these uplifting remarks from our incoming elected officials refreshes my passion to continue my service to the community I've always called home. You are joining the county at an exciting time. Today we are more diverse, more collaborative, and more inclusive than ever before. This approach is helping the county hire professionals who bring creative ideas and high standards. Our culture of innovation and professional staff is the secret to our success. It's what residents expect and what the challenges we face demand. We hope you will strive to uphold our mission of responsibly serving the Adams County community with integrity and innovation, and continue to implement our vision of Adams County being the most innovative and inclusive county in America for all families and businesses. I offer you my warmest welcome and admire your willingness to serve the residents of this great county. I look forward to working with you. Congratulations. Together we are Adams.
We certainly want to thank Chief Judge Don Quick from the 17th Judicial District for performing those swearing-in ceremonies, and to all of you elected officials and County Manager Gonzalez for those warm remarks, reminding us of the accomplishments that you all have, and so many things to look forward to with some of our incoming elected officials. We're also today saying goodbye and congratulations to retiring Adams County Commissioner Mary Hodge. As many of you know, Commissioner Hodge served at the Capitol prior to her election in Adams County. Commissioner Hodge's career is filled with accomplishments and, more importantly, relationships with residents and leaders from across the state. Our commissioners would like to take a moment and thank Mary for her service, her spirit, and of course, her friendship. So Commissioner Henry, will lead off with you.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. Mary, as I've said so many times, how much I appreciate you have been on the board the last 4 years, but I really appreciate the 16 years prior to that you have served at the State House. You have given so much to our community, so much to my grandchildren who now live in Adams County, and hopefully the others will come and move to Adams County. And I really just want to add, how much I appreciate your service. I really do. Your measured thought, the fact that you didn't have to put an opinion on every single thing that we talked about, I really appreciated. And the fact that you really put a lot of thought into your decisions that you made. So thank you so much for your service. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Commissioner Henry. Commissioner Tedesco?
Commissioner Hodge, we have a long history together. I've been involved in your history as an elected for a very, very long time. And I've always been very appreciative of the work that you have done and the status that you have held in the state of Colorado, from your time at the Capitol to your time here in Adams County. I will tell you this, that you are a model. You listen, you have empathy, you have compassion, and you have tolerance, which is lacking in a lot of our electeds and our constituency right now. We need people like you. We are appreciative of the standard you have set. I can't tell you enough from my point of view that, you will be missed. Your even-handedness, your sincereness, and your resolve to do what's right in Adams County is just immensely gratifying to me. And I know it's honored throughout the Adams County and the state of Colorado. So please enjoy your grandkids, enjoy your husband, enjoy all the things that you want to do, because Commissioner Hodge, you have earned it. And you deserve to have that freedom and that joy in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Tedesco. Commissioner Pinter.
Yeah, hi. Commissioner Hodge, thank you so much for all you've given to the state of Colorado, to Adams County. Serving with you the past 2 years has really been enjoyable. A lot of my colleagues have brought up these comments already, but at a time in American history where we are seeing an erosion of decorum and an erosion of grace, you have epitomized both decorum and grace and persistence. And never doubt that if Mary Hodge had an opinion about something, you would know that opinion, even if she disagreed with you. But she always did so with such dignity, kindness, and grace that I can only hope to follow in your footsteps, just a modicum, to help bring that magnificent quality to our community that is so lacking. Thank you so much for your many years of service. As others have said, enjoy your time, do something fun, get out in the sunshine, enjoy your grandkids. I know you'll continue to do great things, but hopefully you'll rest as well, knowing your work of the past few years has been very well done and very much appreciated.
Thank you, Commissioner Pinter. Commissioner Steve O'Dorisio. Steve, we're having trouble hearing you. Oh.
It's by design, right?
While Commissioner O'Dorisio tries to reconnect with audio, let's hear from Commissioner Baca. Commissioner?
Thank you. Mary, Commissioner Hodge, this is really touching for me because you've been my representative in every office that you've held as a state representative, a state senator, and a county commissioner. What I appreciate about you is not only your fairness, but your presence in showing up for the community. I think that has been by far your trademark of showing up for people and being accessible. And I think that makes a tremendous elected official. And you have done your job for 20 years by showing up for community and by showing up for your constituents. I think that that is so critical. I wish you and Dick well on your retirement. I appreciate your service of 20 years. You've inspired an entire generation of women to run for office by your own example, whether you knew it or not. And I am so proud to take office, and I hope to live up to all of the great things that Mary Hodge has brought to our community and our state for the last 20 years. Thank you so much, Mary.
Thank you, Commissioner Baca. Commissioner O'Dorisio, let's take two.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can I get away from everyone?
Good.
Yes, I appreciate everyone and your patience. So, Mary Hodge, you've been a friend, you've been a mentor, you're a trusted advisor, and a respected colleague. And that's how people have described you for the 20 years that they've worked with you, whether it's at the State House or in local government. To me, you've always helped provide a lot of direction. You are a straight talker with your honesty, you're sideways grinning with your humor, and you're forward thinking with your vision. I will remember and appreciate these years of working with you as a colleague, and I'm so proud to have worked with you. Thank you so much, Mary Hodge.
Thank you all, commissioners. Commissioner Hodge, as you know, you've made a lot of friends through the years, and we happened to bump into a few of them who wanted to say congratulations as well.
Today, I want to thank personally outgoing Commissioner Mary Hodge for her years of service to Adams County and to the great state of Colorado. While our state has been blessed with capable leadership throughout its history, there's very few who rise to the quality and successful careers of Mary Hodge. She was born and raised on the Eastern Plains, and throughout her career has worked tirelessly for the people of our state. Commissioner Hodge served in the Colorado House of Representatives and the State Senate, where I first met her, and now as a county commissioner. Mary, I've really enjoyed our time working together, collaborating, whether that's during my time in Congress when you served in the state legislature and I represented Adams County, or now as governor and having worked with you as commissioner for 2 years. Your thoughtful leadership, commitment to our great state will be greatly missed in Adams County and beyond. Congratulations on your retirement, Mary, and thank you for all you've done for the great state of Colorado.
Today, we celebrate the legacy of a woman whose dedication to her community and to our great state has touched so many people across Colorado. Commissioner Mary Hodge has committed her life to public service, and it was such an honor to serve with her in the Colorado House of Representatives, where I saw firsthand just how fiercely she fought for her constituents, and I looked to her expertise on many bills that I had questions about. I would also like to thank her for her leadership in establishing Colorado's spaceport, and as a commissioner, she saw it through to fruition. I always knew that I could count on Mary for great advice, as I said, and it was a joy to have her as my colleague. I was also so impressed by her ability to balance serving her community while being an exceptional mother. Mary has worn many hats throughout her career, but no matter what role she held, her number one priority was always the people. Growing up on the Eastern Plains planted a deep-seated love of this state. Mary has truly spent her career giving back and making Colorado a better place. So to Commissioner Hodge, I offer my congratulations, my appreciation, and heartfelt thanks for all you've done. Your commitment to community, to our state, and to your family will be a legacy that lives on for many years to come. Thank you.
Hi, Mary. Congratulations on a job well done. Thank you for your many years of public service to Adams County, to Brighton, to the metropolitan area, to the state. You have been a fantastic public servant. You've been a good friend of mine. We've walked precincts. We've walked in parades. We've been at parties. Been on your back porch for different little outings that you have hosted. So I just want to thank you and Dick for having such a big heart for our state and for having served us all for so many years. I wish you well in retirement. I know that you'll continue to be busy and do lots of things, but it's been a pleasure serving alongside of you in many different capacities over these years. All the best and good luck in retirement. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. 2021 is going to be a good year for all of us. Thanks and take it easy. Bye-bye.
Mr. Speaker, it is my honor today to recognize the accomplishments of Mrs. Mary Hodge, a former state legislator and current Adams County Commissioner, and congratulate her on her upcoming retirement. Commissioner Hodge is a Colorado native who has dedicated her career to making an impact in her home state. She, among many things, is a former state representative in the 6th District of Colorado and a county commissioner. She's also taught first grade in Greeley and preschool in Glenwood Springs. She went on to own and operate a motel in Wyoming and worked for several businesses. Her public service began in 2000 when she was elected as a Colorado state representative. As a servant leader, Commissioner Hodge is a tireless champion for education and small businesses. I commend her for support for the Colorado Air and Spaceport. Her steadfast advocacy was integral in bringing that project to fruition. Commissioner Hodge's diverse professional background and leadership experience has benefited our community for many years. I congratulate Commissioner Mary Hodge on her retirement and thank her for her service to our community and to Adams County. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.
Commissioner Hodge, I just want to thank you so much for your leadership to Adams County and the state of Colorado for the many years of service. I know your family is probably looking forward to spending many more hours with you, traveling and just relaxing and enjoying each other. I also want to thank you for your tutelage of me and taking me on your wing and helping me on many issues and being a friend in the legislature. I not only followed you figuratively, but also literally around many precincts in Adams County. So thank you so much for what you've meant to our community. You've definitely made a difference, and for that I'm thankful. Enjoy your retirement.
Hey everyone, Dominic Moreno here. I feel very honored that I inherited many parts of Mary Hodge's old Senate District 25. I have known Mary for years. I often think that you can measure someone's impact in the community by the number of titles that they've held. For Commissioner Hodge, that's a lot of titles. Commissioner, Senator, Representative. She has done so much to move Adams County forward, and I just want to take this opportunity to wish her the best in retirement. I know this doesn't mean that you won't be doing things out in the community, because that's where your heart is, that's what you've always done. And so it's not goodbye, we look forward to continuing to work together in this new capacity. Congratulations, Mary.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to provide a few remarks about Commissioner Mary Hodge. In my 20-plus years of experience in numerous roles, including spending time in Washington, D.C., I have met few politicians that match the pride and passion Mary has for her community. Mary joined the county as a commissioner in 2016 and spent 4 years showing nothing but commitment and enthusiasm for serving our residents. Whether through her support of Colorado Air and Spaceport, her time advocating in Washington, D.C., or most recently, her efforts supporting small businesses to ensure they survive this ongoing pandemic, Mary has been an advocate for all things that make Colorado and Adams County a place we can proudly call home. It has been an honor to have worked alongside Mary these past 4 years. Many people can attest when Mary says something, you know she means it. And that is a testament to her character, honesty, and who she is as a person. Mary, I can't thank you enough for your service to the county and to our state. It has been a privilege to work with you. I consider you not only a colleague, but a friend, and I wish you happiness and joy in the coming years. On behalf of our entire Adams County team, congratulations on your retirement.
What a ride. I am so appreciative that Adams County has given me the opportunities of the last 20 years. I am honored and I am humbled by the path I have been on. Thank you, Adams County. And thank you to my family who have been on this journey with me. Dick has walked as many blocks as I have, and some of my grandchildren feel like personal friends of some of the candidates we've met along the way. I've always been nosy, and there's no better way to know what is happening and why than being part of the solution. I'm proud of the legislation I sponsored and proud of the results of that legislation, including spaceport limited liability, the homeless veterans facility on the Fitzsimmons campus, and long-term contraception for our vulnerable teens. I'm especially proud to have been part of the county's progress: Riverdale Animal Shelter, the Morelos Building, the quick response to COVID in an effort to make our residents' lives easier. Our county employees have been exceptional in making the county work efficiently and effectively. The other great thing about being positioned such as I have been are the places you get to go. I got to represent the county in trips to Japan and London, with several DC trips in between. With the state, I was invited to go to Alaska, Hawaii, Israel, Turkey, Cambodia, and Thailand. And I served for 15 years on the Water Resources Review Committee. That means I've been in all 7 water basins multiple times, been inside dams, inside hydroelectric plants, learned different styles of irrigation and conservation. I gained a lot of insight while visiting some of the most beautiful parts of Colorado. It's been an amazing 20 years. I'm confident that our current county commissioners will continue the good works they've started and will find new and exciting ways to serve our citizens with the support of our completely superb county manager, Ray Gonzalez. So welcome, Lynn. I know you'll do good work. And also, goodbye, Lynn, Steve, Emma, Chaz, and Eva. I've enjoyed working with you. Thank you.
We want to thank all of those leaders for taking time to capture those warm messages. And Commissioner Hodge, with the tip of the iceberg there on some of your accomplishments, maybe we can all gather when COVID is over on the back porch and hear a couple more as we all get together, hopefully later this year. We certainly echo the remarks we heard on that tape as members of the staff. It has been an honor and a privilege to work with you over the years. Congratulations to you, Commissioner Hodge, on a job well done. We certainly hope that you enjoy your retirement. We want to thank everybody who has been able to join us through this platform on Zoom or streaming live on YouTube through the internet. We wish you and your families health and happiness in 2021. Have a great evening.